All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am very, very upset right now. Can you tell by my face? Well, partially it's because I'm super tired. We just streamed on Twitch. Make sure you follow me over there. We just did a $10,000 Black Ops 7 tournament. It was a blast. Gonna be streaming a little bit more, so if you want to follow, but that's not the point. That is not the point of this video. Today, I promised you guys 2 days ago, I said it at the end of the video. I said, guys, I got a fun video. I got a good video, a happy video, and I was ready to make it. And I was here. It was gonna be today's video, and then everything changed when I went on Twitter at the end of the tournament. Of course! So let me catch you up with everything that's going on real quick. I don't think anybody really saw this. This was something that Call of Duty put out on their YouTube page. It was like a short, I think. And it was the Replacer. And he was talking about how he was going to be, kind of pwning Christmas noobs and taking, destroying Christmas noobs and kind of bringing back that old time vibe. And he was like saying it multiple times in this short. And obviously him saying Christmas noobs was a callback to Black Ops 2. If you're unfamiliar with this, I'll put a screenshot up, but the message of the day in the December time period of Black Ops 2 was, hey, there's gonna be a bunch of Christmas noobs, take it easy on them. We actually don't think you will, so enjoy. And at that point in time, Call of Duty and the developers, Treyarch themselves, were like, hey, there's about to be an influx of new players. If you're a COD guy, enjoy. And we kind of, because of this, that Christmas noob kind of was coined from this. And every December, you'd get excited because new people would be hopping on the game, and you would kind of be like, we're about to have some fun because they don't know what's going on. They don't know the maps. They don't know the guns. They don't know the spawns. And it was just an enjoyable experience that you kind of threw people into the fire, and it was just fun. And maybe it wasn't fun for the Christmas noob people, but you know what we all did when I was a new person playing COD, you just got better. And so that brings us to today. And so I was gonna make a whole video about that. I was like, wow, Call of Duty is actually like, they're acknowledging Christmas noobs again this year, and they're saying that they're going to be in the game, and it's going to be this fun thing. And Black Ops 7 it's going to be fun during the holidays. And then once again, I said I opened up Twitter and I read this update, and Treyarch pretty much announced that they're going to be reworking the playlists of Black Ops 7, and there's going to be, so right now there's 2 tabs. It's like a standard let me make sure I get this right. It's just like a normal tab, and then it's a tab for the standard mosh pit. And the standard mosh pit is pretty much is skill-based matchmaking. The standard mosh pit is skill-based matchmaking. It's got its own tab right now alongside like the core tab. I don't know what it says actually. I should know this, but the other tab is like it has TDM, hardpoint, free-for-all, and that's all skill minimally considered. So 2 tabs. So now this tweet comes out at the start of season 1, which is tomorrow. They are going to be adding that standard tab, and they're moving it into the regular tab. And the second tab now is going to be for party games. And that standard mosh pit that is with skill-based matchmaking is going to be thrown into the normal tab. I think that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know in the comments, but it sounds good in my head. So I want to back up a little bit just before we go into that, and what I think about that is what has happened right now is pretty much what a lot of people said. And I have to be honest with you, it feels like a little bit of a rug pull. I hate to say it. I love Call of Duty. I love what they do. I love their game. I'm sorry, I don't love what they do. I hate what they do sometimes. I just love their game, and I'm super passionate about it. And when I see people say, hey, it's a rug pull's coming, I'm like, no, they wouldn't do that, would they? And then it feels like it is. So let me just give you, this is Ghost of Hope's tweet. He's a well-known leaker, buddy of mine, and he kind of broke it down this way. You make open matchmaking the default matchmaking, and this is the minimal skill-based in the Black Ops, the beta, and there's really good results. And then everybody's having a good time in the beta, obviously. Everybody thought it felt like OG Call of Duty. I think you did. I did. Announce right before launch that they are going to have one standard mosh pit playlist with strict SBMM. And then remove the open mosh pit that they were comparing in the beta. There was an open mosh pit and there was a standard mosh pit. You're going to remove that as an option in the feature days right, you know, after launch. So it gets removed quickly after. And now this is the part where that we need to talk about. This was what was in the blog. Treyarch was saying that this standard mosh pit saw a rise in players. Okay, so more people were clicking this and their data is telling us that more people are in this. So that was the reason that they brought it into the featured playlist. They saw that it was doing better. I got a few things with this. Number one, the first thing that I thought of was the name of mosh pit is called standard. If I'm a casual person 9 to 5 and I go on to Call of Duty and I see a standard tab and it says standard mosh pit, play a bunch of game modes normally, you're gonna click on that. Am I crazy? No, I'm not. You're just gonna play that mode. You're not gonna click into the other ones where it's individually playlist. Some people just click on, they want the game to decide what mode they play, what's going on and all that. And to me, how do you know the difference between player base, like between players and what is doing better if you've gotten rid of the open mosh pit? So like back in the beta, you could compare numbers of open mosh pit to standard mosh pit. And it's like, okay, these are the exact same wordings. One just was chosen more often. That makes sense to me, but you've gotten rid of open mosh pit. And I keep going back to the word standard. If the thing said standard TDM, most people are gonna click on that. Am I insane? I don't think so. So it's one of those cases where they're doing this. They're doing these. I can't stand when they do this. I hate this so much. It's the same argument with like the skill-based minimally considered. And I said it in the video the other day. You can go back and watch that if you want to, but they say that more people, like the standard mosh pit is doing better. That's what they said in their little blog post. But what in the world does that mean? How many more players are playing it? What's the percentage? Is it a 50-50 split? Is it 70-30? Is standard mosh pit winning 90 to 10? And then you're like, all right, well, they got a point, even though the word is standard. They got a point. Maybe more people do want skill-based matchmaking. But again, they don't have any of this data to show us. It's the same thing when I say minimally considered. How much skill is considered? Is it 10%, 20%, 90%? We don't know. It's just minimally considered. And I think this is a part of Call of Duty where if they could just be more transparent in the approach that they're doing with this. At this point, you and I both know they could say whatever. And the people are so against Call of Duty right now that whatever they say, they're going to be like, oh, they're lying. They're rug pulling. And I'm telling you, my video is going to be probably on lean more on like the positive side, or like at least I can see where they're coming from side. You think that these other people that are creating videos are going to be okay with this and they're not going to rip this to shreds and the player base is going to see it, and the people that didn't buy this game, you think it's going to improve the sales? And to me, it's something that I think that they're introducing because it is not a secret now that these sales have not been good. Somebody said that this game, I spit everywhere. Somebody said that this game is rivaling Vanguard, I think, in sales or in terms of player base. I don't know how they know that, but it's just like, you're not going to be gaining players by doing this. I don't understand this way of thinking. And I actually talked to Hunter TV, my boy. He watches most of these, so he'll probably see this. And he messaged me and he was like, hey, dude, can you find lobbies in Black Ops 7? I can't find any. And it's taking me forever. And I feel like I've started to play free for all, and I've kind of experienced very similar players. And, you know, today, you know, I would leave a lobby, come back, and it'd be the same people. So I don't really know how all that works. I don't want to like say that the matchmaking isn't working how they said it was working, because I do still have some lobbies where I'm like, yeah, that was actually not bad. When that's the case, it's great. But I have seen matchmaking get a lot more sweaty. And I think that is, number one, you're making a standard mosh pit the word standard. So people are going over to that knowing they have no idea that they're clicking on that. It's just the word standard. Change it to something else and see what happens with your data. I think less people are playing Call of Duty this year, and they're playing other games, and they're just waiting. They're waiting, or they played the game for the first, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, got their camos on Game Pass, and now they're peacing out. And so I think this move here, I hate to say it, but it's just not another good move. It feels like every move they make is like, come on, guys, like, please. The open beta was exactly what Call of Duty should have been, like, this entire year. We don't need a standard mosh pit. Just keep everything in the same area. The minimal consider thing needs to go away too at this point. Just throw everybody in the pile, man, at this point. And I know some people might disagree with that, but at this point, you're just shooting yourself in the foot every time. Every blog post is there something else. And I will say one more thing. I feel like it's not Treyarch. I really do. I feel like it's probably a move from up top. I think they were probably the people that pushed for the skill base to go away, and this standard mosh pit was like Activision being like, hey, we need to protect some people here. And so, I don't know, guys. I'm a little bit disappointed. I don't quite know if it's a rug pull quite yet. It'll be a rug pull if in a month they go, hey guys, we threw standard mosh pit into the regular thing and everybody's selecting that, so we're actually going to go back to regular matchmaking. If they do that, you can bet your bottom dollar I will not be playing Black Ops 7. I will delete it, and it'll be so quickly deleted. I will go back to old Call of Duties. I will make content. I will cut comm over Black Ops 2. I will, I promise. Because you just can't do that. You're going to lose your player base. People are going to cancel Game Pass. People are going to trade their game in and go play Red Sec or Arc Raiders or MW3 for that matter. Anyway, guys, what do you guys think? You know, obviously this is the town hall of Call of Duty. I'm trying to make this channel that. So when a lot of you guys commented on my video from yesterday, like, please react to this. So yeah, I'm a little frustrated. And I think that their data that they talk about is just, show us the data. Stop saying it's better. Show us. So what do you guys think? You guys feeling like this is a rug pull in your opinion? Or are you guys still holding on hope? I mean, it's tough to defend things like this even when you're a COD shill. You know what I mean? It's just like, come on, bro. Come on, man. I'm trying to be positive for COD. COD is back. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, thank you so much for the support on these videos. Again, very grateful for you guys watching these. And we're just going to keep talking about what's hot with COD, what's hot with gaming. And we're going to kind of bring it and tie it back to Call of Duty, answering comments. It's fun, man. We got so many comments. So many people are interacting, and I would encourage you to do so. So let your voice be heard. Hopefully, you know, the developers are watching these videos going, okay, maybe we can change something because we see a bunch of feedback. We got to have that hope, boys. We got to have that hope. But thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And we'll see you for another rant on another day.